Bachan Singh vs. State of Punjab, AIR 1980 SC 898. This is one of the significant cases before the Supreme Court because in this case, Supreme Court developed rarest of the rare cases principle in awarding capital punishment or death sentence. Capital punishment is legal in India unlike many other countries. The first instance of capital punishment in independent India was that of Nathuram Godse and Narayan Apte in the Mahatma Gandhi assassination case on 15th of November 1949. Facts of the case. Bachan Singh was convicted and sentenced to death for the murder of three persons, namely Desa Singh, Durga Bai, Biran Bai by the Sessions Judge. Dismissing the appeal, the High Court confirmed his death sentence. Appealing by specially provided under Article 136 of the Indian Constitution, Bachan Singh challenged the constitutional validity of death penalty provided in Section 302 of Indian Penal Code and sentencing procedure in Section 354, subsection 3 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973. Under Article 136 of the Indian Constitution, Supreme Court may, in its discretion, grant special leave from any judgment, order, decree in any cause or matter passed or made in any court or tribunal in the territory of India. Section 302 of the Indian Penal Code provides punishment for murder. Whoever commits murder shall be punished with death, imprisonment for life, and shall also be liable to fine. Section 354 of CRPC says about language and contents of judgment. Subsection 3 of Section 354 says when the conviction is for an offense punishable with death, with imprisonment for life or imprisonment for a term of years, the judgment shall state the reasons for the sentence awarded, and in case of sentence of death, the judgment shall state the special reasons for such sentence. Questions of law. The questions of law before the court were whether the imposition of death penalty under Section 302 of Indian Penal Code read with Section 354 subsection 3 CRPC was arbitrary, unreasonable and unconstitutional. Secondly, whether the facts found by the lower court would be considered special reasons for awarding the death sentence as is required under Section 354 subsection 3 CRPC. The court dismissed the challenge to the constitutionality of Section 302 of the Indian Penal Code. Moreover, the court held the six fundamental freedoms granted under Article 19, Clause 1 are not absolute rights. The six fundamental freedoms granted under Article 19, Clause 1 are all citizens have the right to freedom of speech and expression, to assemble peacefully and without arms, to form associations or unions, to move freely throughout the territory of India, to reside and settle in any part of the territory of India, to practice any profession or to carry on any occupation, trade or business. Firstly, courts regard that they are subject to inherent restraints coming from the reciprocal obligation of one member of a civil society to so use his right as not to infringe or injure similar rights of another. This is on the principle sic uteri tuo ad alienam non ledus. The maxim means use your own property in such a way that you do not injure other people's. This principle in the context of these six fundamental freedoms given under Article 19 applied in a sense that the six fundamental freedoms should be used in a manner that one's right should not infringe or injure similar rights of another. One's use of six fundamental freedoms should not infringe or injure similar rights of another. Secondly, under Clause 2 to 6, these rights have been expressly made subject to the power of the state to impose reasonable restrictions, which may even extend to prohibition on the exercise of those rights. The state can impose reasonable restrictions on the exercise of those rights, and even the state can prohibit the use of those rights. The court moreover held the expression special reason in Section 354 subsection 3 of the CRPC obviously means exceptional reasons founded on the exceptionally grave circumstances on the particular case relating to the crime as well as to the criminal. The apex court moreover laid down the principle of rarest of the rare cases in awarding of the death penalty. Only in the rarest of the rare cases death penalty should be awarded. The court said it was to give sufficient weight to the mitigating circumstances pertaining to the criminal along with the aggravating circumstances relating to the crime. Persons convicted of murder, life imprisonment is the rule and death sentence is an exception. Thank you for giving me a valuable time. I hope you like the video. If you have any doubts, do comment. I will reply to you. To clear those doubts, do subscribe the channel and hit the bell as I will be posting regularly law contents like this. Thank you.